Well, it's still the 6th of February. I got caught in the rain. So I'm back in the van, as you can see. And I've picked my Pong chair up. Which, I don't know if I'm going to re-upholster, just wash, or what I'm going to do. But I finally managed to get it. I mean, the first one's there, I went to the wrong place. The second one, I went there and he wasn't in. And I got a sort of half snotty message of him saying, you know, I can't sit in here waiting for you. I'll leave it outside. And it was outside undercover. So why didn't you do that in the first place? I don't know. Or why didn't you actually tell me it was the fucking arms house and I would have known where he was? But then never mind, it's all done it. We got it anyway. It's a bit collapsed. It's a bit fucking wanked. But I can sort that. Respect. I'm just thinking the size of it. I might have a little shift round again. And not have them 5 drawers. But I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. But I'll keep you informed. But I got it parked up ready and I'm ready to have a good go at it. And I'm going to have a go at these panels on the roof as well. So we'll see how that turns out. So keep smiling, keep out the rain, keep dry, keep warm. Subscribe if you can, if you want to, cost you nothing. Likes are very, very good for my ego. I don't think it fucking do anything, but it's good for my ego. And I'll just get on with this. I mean, I was going to fill the bottom of the cupboards in, but I'm going to have that as a floating thing, have the carpet or the rug go underneath it, the grass go underneath it, so then I've got somewhere to put my shoes and what have you. So see, it develops every day. It develops a little bit different every day. So we'll see what we can do, and speak soon. If you ever hear me say fuck it, you better stand by my side or run, because I'm about to make some very questionable decisions. Well, good afternoon. It's 20 to 3, 14:40 for you people that have gone metric. I met in the van. I went out and I came back, and somebody'd been in and laid my rug for me. So I thought he was just going to get me a piece of grass. You can see under there, here. And it goes right back under where my boots are. Of course, it'll come back up again now because I'm still working on it. Yeah, I was going to face the front of that off, but it's storage in it. And when that becomes a sink in the kitchen up there, you get females in here, they would get closer to it, won't they? Because they can put their toes underneath. So that's about it, really. I've been trying this experiment up here, which is a flat piece of ply, very thin. I've cut patterns out of it, but I cannot get it to stick to the ceiling. I've used some of this absolute shite. I've used some of this. That won't stick it neither. I don't know what that is, but this is just how I'm finding it, so don't go ripping your head off and fucking say, no, it's not like that, it's like this. And what I've done now is I went and bought some C1. C1, is that right? But I mean, the other ones were, one was £8, one was £6 something, and that C1 was £13.50. But there you go. I got some paint to do all the inside the doors. He said some floor paint, but that'll do that and do all there, make all that tidy out there. I need to go and break some more doors up to get some more panels. These edges are only rough like that because I couldn't get it to stick. So the only other thing I can think of is, if this doesn't work, is to put some stretch fabric on the back and then glue it to the ceiling with the glue that you stick on with. We don't know. Let's hope it works out. Oh, I got me. I don't know if I told you, but I got me chair. My chair's come. So basically, I got that bit to do up there. You need to get that done, really. It's insulated. But I'm more into the ceiling at the moment. I'm going to come across to where that strip light is. I'm going to come across to there, and I'm going to have a little bit of light in the middle. I think at the moment. I'll ask you quite this afternoon. I'm just going to get some wood, get a hammer, and get her indoors, and see if we can get some panels ready for tomorrow. To see what we can do. Have a nice Saturday. Love you all. Bye bye for the time being. I was sat in a cafe the other day and got talking about age and different things. And this young lad said to me, he said, "What sort of women?" He said, "Are you attracted to?" And I went, "Well," I said, "I'm attracted to the old-fashioned kind." And he went, "What do you mean the old-fashioned kind?" I said, "The ones without a dick." Well, afternoon campers, it's Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. I think it's the 10th February. Something like that. Anyway, I've been doing some bits more to the van, but it doesn't look like I've done a lot. But it's all been really, really time consuming, and I'll show you. Well, as you can see, that curtain's down. Well, that's just to stop the draft. And I started paneling the ceiling. So I was going to cut all these panels. So you can see out the corners, a little maroon circle there. I was going to cut the panels out and put them in, because that was meant to be like a maroon was the planet, and the wheat coloured one was meant to be the moon, and then the cloud. But the wheat colour one is like a fucking banana. So I give up on that. So then you've got heather colour there. Then you've got maroon, now you've got blue. And I'm going back this way now, that one's blue. But every one I do, I've got to force against the ceiling to make sure it bonds properly. We've got the carpet down, the rug, the grass down. That grass there goes here, but I didn't want to trample all over it. I don't know if you can see under there, but I painted all the back black so that it will sort of show. It looks nice with the carpet, with the grass down. We've done the wall paneling. We've covered that side. I've managed to get my pong chair. I've got to take the covers off. Her indoors going to wash the covers. We're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to dye them or not. And everything else is working well. I've decided all on the other side of that, the bit that's facing outwards, is all going to be painted pale blue. Those sides going to be painted grey. And I got some of that bloody sticky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off of here, I think. Do you know what, that will come off there, I reckon. But I was messing with the glue, wasn't I? I held it and never cleaned the nozzle, and it went out sideways. So there, I've got the front of that to do still. That's going to be a bigger job than it looks, because I've got a piece of wood to go in there, but I cannot get the outlet high enough. I'm going to have to cut a piece out of it and put some supports in, because the grass, the sort of texture of the grass, because it's really thick, sort of keeps the heat in one place. It doesn't let the heat flow, so it either needs to be tilted upwards or something. Anyway, so that's as far as we've got. That's the curtain that Dell left in here for me, and I'm gonna actually use that in the design somewhere. I'm actually thinking about putting curtains on the doors in the toilet, or curtains or blinds. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, really. It's all up in the air. Well, that's about it for the day. I ain't going to do much more today. I want to get the blind out, not the blind, get the my other van up here, put it on charge. Didn't really need to be on charge, but I put it on charge. So I got over half charge. It's over half charge. Well, half charge is 230 amps. I've got plenty. Get up here, get the water changed, or fill it up with water, get the toilet emptied, and get ready to shoot off this afternoon. So I may speak to you later, or I may not. Well, as you can see, I'm out in the van. It's tipping down with rain. I can't do much because I'm in and out the van all the time to get bits. So I've given up now. I don't know what time it is, 3 o'clock, something like that. Postman's just come. Apparently nothing but me. Swamped my van, parked my van up, parked the white van up, started to do the roof. Was going to make all the panels this afternoon, but I just can't be fucking asked. It's coming on though. I mean, I'm going to have an insulated roof, and it's going to be a lot fucking warmer in there. Because I think I got like timber, 3-ply on the roof with 4-way stretch, and then it's stuck to the glass fibre, then it's got a gap, gas fibre, and then it's got the roof. Well, I've got up and seen it's the middle panel screwed on, so I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to get in the summer and I'm going to get the panel off, insulate it properly, and then I'm going to glue and screw the panel back on. Or not, but that's the plan. Anyway, so I'm out of my van here. If I keep that in the van, I'm going to have to sell this, and that'll be a wrench, because I've had this 13 years. It's 2011 it is, and I got it at the end of 2011. Yeah, it's a fucking good van. Well, I've had to spend bits and pieces on it, but nothing out of the way really. I mean, drove it through fucking water and flooded it, but then that wasn't nothing to do with me. That was the cap on the top of the fuel pump. It's cracked all the way around. It was letting in water, and then it was fucking weren't towed back. I was lifted back from Southampton. Yeah, but yeah, put a new radiator in it. 20,000 miles ago, 8,000 miles ago, 10,000 miles ago, last year anyway. But it leaked right from the beginning, because it used to get the fuel, the water reservoir used to go down about that much over about a fortnight, and there was blue in the corner of the radiator. So it was never really a problem. I mean, it done fucking 70,000-80,000 miles like that, and never a problem. But while it was a part of an EGR replaced, I thought the radiator's out. I take the radiator out to get at it, because my nephew tried to do it in fucking, well, that's enough of that. And yeah, what was I going to say then? Yeah, got it out and done it, and just all the bits done. I've taken the original silencer off. Got no silencer on here at all, just straight through stainless steel pipe. Sounds nice. Not too loud. Well, it's not too loud at all, but it just sounds big when it's ticking over. Boom, 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 boom. It's nice. Love it. Yeah, that's it really. Looking forward to getting that green one, that white one done. MOT summit in March, 1st, 3rd of March, something like that. Kev's on the game on there. He's going to get it, book me in for a couple of days and get up here and sort it all out through the handbrake. Not sure if I can put new exhaust on it, because the exhaust is a bit tatty, but I don't know if it'll pass the MOT like it. But even if it passes the MOT like, I don't really fucking fancy it. What I fancy is getting a new downpipe. Don't put the 2 silencers in. Maybe just put one in, or put a straight through in it, because it's got a turbo, so it should be relatively quiet. Just have it sticking out the side or something, or whatever. I don't know. Not too sure what I'm going to do really. I did fancy having a pipe made up and go right to the back and actually coming out the back. You know, knowing what I do, then I'd want one each side, you know, it just cost me a fucking fortune, wouldn't it? I got all carried away, don't I? Anyway, it's toasty warm in here. She's gone off to get her puncher sorted out, her stove puncher sorted out, and get it. Brake light, backlight, brake light bulb gone. Gets your trouble with that, because bloody Nissan, it's a 2008. Never had no problems with it. But I bet we'd have put a backlight bulb in it once a year. I don't know what wrong with that. Anyway, I'm just rambling on there, so I'll speak to you later. Stay classy though, fighting, love you all, bye bye. And you, Skins.